Alright, welcome to part 2 of the Survivor Series pay-per-view. Hope you guys are having a great day. We are going to start things off right away here. It will be the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff, taking on Smackdown Live Tag Team Champions, Eric, Rowan, and Luke Harper. Two of the best tag teams in WWE today, going head-to-head here at Survivor Series. The Hardy Boys, the new Raw Tag Team Champions, they defeated the Usos last time we saw them on Monday Night Raw in their rematch, picking up a huge victory. Again, there's a team of brothers, the Hardy Boys, the veterans. Long time coming here, trying to become tag team champions, and they did so last time on Raw. And as we said at the end of that match, not going to be an easy task facing Harper and Rowan of the Wyatt family. But if any tag team is going to have a good chance, it's going to be the Hardy Boys. Again, they're one of the best in the industry, so they're in the ring ready to go. Let's get the Wyatt family out here now. Harper and Rowan, Smackdown Live Tag Team Champions. And as always, if you guys enjoy any part of this episode, be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below. If there's a poll above, be sure to participate in that and share your thoughts on the poll as well. And again, if there's any particular moment or spot or person in the episode that you enjoy, share that below as well. Harper and Rowan on their way to the ring. Last time we saw them, they had a warm-up and a rematch against the Hype Bros, and it is confirmed that Zack Ryder did suffer an injury during that match. And he's still been going under examinations and x-rays to determine the severity of those injuries. So we probably won't be seeing Zack Ryder or the Hype Bros probably for quite some time on SmackDown Live, because of those two imposing figures right there, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. We're going to get the first match of part 2 underway. Jeff starting things off against Eric Rowan. Referee rings the bell. Let's do this. Big right hands off the bat from Eric Rowan. Big uppercut takes Jeff down immediately. Drags him to the middle of the ring. What's he going for? Stomp right to the chest. Jeff in trouble early on. And as you can see on the screen at the top, SmackDown Live is up 1-0 over Raw. As in the main event of part 1, Lita knocked off Raw Women's Champion Nia Jax to give SmackDown Live this lead. Jeff with the reversal there. Hardy Boys trying to get Monday Night Raw on the board. And Wyatt family trying to get SmackDown up 2-0. And it's all about brand supremacy and bragging rights. And for Raw, a little bit extra incentive to try and win here at Survivor Series, or they'll face major changes, in the words of Vince McMahon when we saw him a couple weeks ago threatening the Raw roster, as well as the general manager for Raw, Edge, that if ratings and things don't change on Raw, that he is going to come in and drastically change things. I don't know exactly what he means by that, but regardless of what those changes are, they're not going to necessarily be good for any or everybody. Harper now the legal man. Chop right to the throat of Jeff Hardy, takes him out with a clothesline. The Wyatt family dominating the Hardy Boys early in this tag team contest. Harper gets out of the ring, picks up Jeff, needs to desperately make a tag to his brother Matt. Luke back into the ring now. Big right hands again. Kick to the midsection by Jeff. And hit with a clothesline by Harper. Wyatt family just single-handedly dismantling Jeff, who finally makes the tag to his brother Matt. Hit with a clothesline. No, not the best ways to enter a matchup, facing someone like Luke Harper, and who meets you with a wicked clothesline. Big clothesline there from Matt. Takes Harper down again. Ducks that third attempt, hit with a super kick. Matt Hardy now the one in trouble. Jeff on the outside. Turns him around into the face buster. Matt in a lot of trouble. Jeff still outside. Matt's sent out onto the apron. Harper joins him and backdrop suplex right on the hardest part of the apron and the ring. Rowan throws Matt Hardy into the apron once again. Matt with a big reversal there. He has to focus on Luke Harper, not Rowan though. Harper is the legal man. Big clothesline takes him down. Matt in trouble still. Wyatt family proving why they are definitely the best tag team on SmackDown Live right now. And trying to prove to the Hardy Boys that they're the best in the company in general. Big uppercut there by Harper. Big right hand by Matt, takes him down. Drags him to the middle of the ring. He's gonna go for a cover. No, he tags in Jeff instead. Harper trying to get to his feet. Jeff fired up. Nice takedown there of Harper. Going for an atomic drop. He connects. Leg drop right where the sun does not shine. Hit hard there is Harper. Going for the twist of fate, but reversed. Jeff on the receiving end of another facebuster there. Harper now. Harper's been in this matchup the whole time, actually, come to think of it. Takes out Eric Rowan, who Harper needs to probably now make a tag to, but can't at the moment. Jeff with a bit of offense there, takes him down into the corner. Harper looking to put things away, but makes the tag to Eric Rowan instead. The fresh man of the Wyatt family now. Jeff with a reversal back body drop by Harper, launching him in the air in the process. And Jeff on the receiving end of the majority of this Wyatt family beating. Definitely got to be careful. Tried to tag Matt back in. Big right hand by Jeff. Snapmare to Rowan. Elbow right to the top of the head. Going for another twist of fate. This time Rowan reverses it. Spinning heel kick. Nearly takes Jeff Hardy's head straight off. Turns him around, picks him up for the full Nelson slam. Lifted so far in the air there. Rowan with the cover. 1, 2, and Matt gets in just in time to break it up. Running bulldog by Matt. Rowan turns his attention back to Matt Hardy, takes him down, turns back to Jeff, splash in the corner. Harper still on the outside. It's a 1v1 matchup right now. Big right hand, clubbing blow to the back. Rowan just dismantling and destroying Jeff Hardy there. Straight into the cover now. 1, 2, and Jeff kicks out. I don't even know how he's able to continue to move for that matter, let alone kick out after the beating he's been taking. Headbutt there by Rowan. Blocks the kick. Big arm drag reversal there by Eric Rowan. Right hands to Jeff once again. Matt and Luke Harper going at it outside the ring. Harper trying to get back to his corner. Back body drop just over the top rope. Eric Rowan in trouble. Matt now the legal man. Rowan gets back in. Going for a big boot there. Matt reverses. Big boot that time connects. Matt makes the tag to Jeff. Eric Rowan is out of the ring. Smart move. Gets back in quickly though. Takedown by Jeff. Luke Harper distracting the referee. Focused on there, knocks Harper off the apron. Takedown of Eric Rowan once again into a cover. Now 1, 2, and Eric Rowan kicks out again. Jeff thought he put him away there. Drop kick straight to the back of the neck. Matt still outside by the steel ring steps. Jeff now onto the apron. Springboard leg drop. Connects on Eric Rowan. Harper into the ring. Going for Jeff Hardy there, but it's taken down. Eric Rowan still face down on the mat. Everybody exhausted in this matchup. It's been going on for a while now. Spinning heel kick incoming there by Eric Rowan into the cover. 1, 2, and Matt breaks it up once again, saving his brother from pretty much ending this matchup here. Full Nelson slam once again to Jeff. Takes out Matt. Into the cover now is Eric Rowan. And there's a rope break. Jeff's foot was under the rope. Harper onto the apron now, tagged in by Eric. The Wyatt family and Hardy Boys going right at it. Discus clothesline to Jeff, straight into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And SmackDown Live is up 2-0 here at Survivor Series. The Wyatt family, the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, defeat the Hardy Boys, who are the Raw Tag Team Champions. This was a great tag team matchup. These two are both probably the best competition that each team respectively has seen up to this point. Even though I'm not taking any credit away from the Hype Bros or the Usos, this was probably the best tag team matchup up to this point. The Wyatt family put SmackDown Live up 2-0. We're going to move on to the second of 3 matches in this Part 2 episode. So we're going to be right back with that second match. Alright, we are going to start, or the second matchup of Part 2 will be the Intercontinental Champion Bray Wyatt taking on the United States Champion Samoa Joe. This is going to be battle of the agile big man, pretty much. Both guys are very athletic despite their size. Two of the best superstars on the roster, both on Raw or SmackDown. They're both, again, I just said both 3 times in the course of 2 seconds, but these two men are something to fear on their respective brands. Bray Wyatt, of course, the leader of the Wyatt family, who won against the Hardy Boys moments ago in the first matchup. They've been pretty much taking over SmackDown Live in terms of championships and installing fear in the eyes of everyone else on the roster too. But in Samoa Joe, on the other hand, for Raw, he's been, as his nickname, the Destroyer indicates, he's been destroying competition left, right, and center. Briefly lost the U.S. title to Kurt Angle the last Raw pay-per-view. Got it right back the following night, making him a 2-time United States champion. And he's been recently seemingly aligned with the Celtic Warrior Sheamus of late. Starting to see how these two men clash in this matchup tonight. Bray Wyatt in the ring, awaiting his opponent. Again, United States Champion versus Intercontinental Champion. Samoa Joe now on his way to the ring. Getting a big reaction here from this Survivor Series crowd as Bray Wyatt just sits back and waits. And Samoa Joe, the United States Champion. This matchup is going to be one for the ages. That's my prediction prior to this match beginning. So Samoa Joe now in the ring. These two men ready to go. Raw in some trouble, down 2-0. If Samoa Joe can pick up the victory, that'll get him on the board finally. Kick to the midsection by Bray Wyatt. Straight away kick right back by Joe. Bray Wyatt reverses the Uranagi. Both men have that move in their arsenal. That's one thing they have in common. Bray Wyatt with a powerbomb position on Samoa Joe. Look like he's dropping face first on the turnbuckle. Samoa Joe into the corner, running senton slash cannonball there by Bray Wyatt. Samoa Joe sends him off the ropes. Bump in the middle of the ring. Dragging Bray Wyatt over to the ropes once again, using it as a slingshot. Launches Bray Wyatt. And both men have tons of momentum heading into this matchup. Wait a minute, hold on. Braun Strowman, music hits. He didn't come out to ringside. There was a little tension between these guys last time on SmackDown Live. Samoa Joe is right behind Bray Wyatt. Has him in the Coquina clutch. The referee is still distracted. And Bray Wyatt is tapping out. The referee calls for the bell. Just saw it at the last second. Braun Strowman just, I don't know if that was intentional or not, but he just cost Bray Wyatt the match. Samoa Joe locked in the Coquina clutch right away. This matchup didn't go as long as we were expecting, but Samoa Joe can give the assist to Braun Strowman, it seems. We're not quite sure if that was to distract Bray Wyatt or to help him out. We gotta sort that out on SmackDown, I guess, now. But Samoa Joe gets Raw their first point of the pay-per-view. We're gonna move on to Part 2's main event. General Manager versus General Manager. The Rated R Superstar Edge versus the Phenom The Undertaker. Let's get right to it. Okay, guys, we are here with Part 2's main event. General Manager versus General Manager. On his way first to the ring, the General Manager of Monday Night Raw, the Rated R Superstar Edge. He's the one who issued the challenge to The Undertaker several weeks ago, or actually well over a month ago, demanding that they have this matchup, and the perfect time for that is Survivor Series. And Edge on his way to the ring. This is his first matchup in several years, but doesn't look like he is concerned whatsoever. Edge, one of the best of all time, without a doubt, master of the spear and the ultimate opportunist. And we'll see how he fares in a very tough situation. Again, as you can see on the screen, Raw only has 1 point to SmackDown's 2. We're going to see if Edge can pick up a victory over The Undertaker, who is now on his way to the ring. Again, another all-time great, one of the best of all time. Again, it's been a trend here. We said that in Part 1 with Stone Cold Steve Austin. We said it moments ago with Edge, and we're saying it right now again with The Undertaker. It's going to be a great matchup and a lot on the line. Not just bragging rights, but again, Raw trying to avoid what those threatening changes by Vince McMahon from a couple weeks ago that we alluded to earlier. Some of those changes may be more directed towards Edge, since he's running things on Raw, so Edge theoretically on the hot seat, so to speak. Let's see if Edge could probably keep his job intact and defeat The Undertaker in the process, and keeping SmackDown Live from winning here at Survivor Series, as if Edge wins, then things will be evened up at 2 wins apiece, and it will come down to the main event, the traditional elimination tag match, which will be in Part 3, and that there's no other matches after that, so it'll be just pay-per-view main event in Part 3, which will be, just saying it now, it's going to be crazy and awesome and all sorts of other things in the process too. But Undertaker versus Edge, General Manager versus General Manager. Undertaker into the ring, doesn't even take his robe off yet before confronting Edge. Undertaker with jabs straight away, caught Edge off guard there for a moment. A flurry of punches and an uppercut. And Undertaker with a bit of a sneak attack. Edge in some trouble right off the bat. Picks him up. Edge now with the chance of some offense, spinning heel kick, knocks Undertaker's hat right off. These two wasting no time going at it. And I mentioned it earlier, a tackle right in the corner by Edge. We haven't seen Edge in ring competition for several years. We saw the Undertaker at Survivor Series retain the WWE Championship against Cesaro when he won it during a battle royale to find a new WWE Champion. So that's the last couple times we saw the Undertaker in ring. So he has a bit of an advantage here over Edge, but Edge going right after the legs. Undertaker can't do much if he can't stand up, and Edge knows that. Knee right to the face of the Rated R Superstar, and just drops the fist right on the face. Going right after the left arm. Again, these are two of the best all time here in WWE. Edge sent right over the ropes. Back body drop by the Undertaker. And both of these men bringing their A game. Wasting no time trying to destroy each other to represent their respective shows that they run on a weekly basis. Jawbreaker by the Undertaker again. Edge with a big reversal. Kick right to the knee. Execution on the outside to the Undertaker. Edge gets back in. Count of 6. Breaks the count by the referee now. Undertaker now the one in trouble. Sent into the steel steps. Edge fired up. The crowd kind of split, it seems, cheering for both men. I think if it just comes down to if you like Raw better than SmackDown or SmackDown better than Raw, and it's pouring out onto the outside. Edge, aware of the count, gets back in. Undertaker quickly follows, gets back in as well. Count of 4. Kick to the midsection of Edge. Quick DDT there by the Phenom. Edge up to his feet quickly though. Undertaker with some right hands again. Picks him up. Oh, just drops him gut first on the ropes. Undertaker now with the momentum. Edge into the corner. Picks him up, putting him on the top turnbuckle. It's not going to be good. Edge with the kick, stuns the Undertaker. Diving crossbody by Edge. Into the cover. 1, 2, and Undertaker kicks out. Undertaker not going down without a fight, as is Edge. Kick to the midsection again. Big right hand blocked by the Undertaker. Hits him with a left, stunning him again. Hits the DDT. Edge and Undertaker just going shot for shot here. They know each other very well. We know their history. They've had matches against each other before, and this one may be the most important for both men. Mr. McMahon didn't say anything about any changes to SmackDown Live, but if they were to lose, you bet that he would definitely be changing something. Even though Mr. McMahon favors Monday Night Raw more, as he always says, it's a flagship show. But the last couple months, in terms of ratings and viewership, SmackDown's been winning those. So they might not have much to fear in terms of potential change, but Edge and Monday Night Raw certainly do. Takes down the Undertaker with a wicked clothesline. Edge in the corner, setting him up for his patented spear. Undertaker, if he turns around, he's done for. Hits the spear, breaks Undertaker in half almost. 1, 2, and the Undertaker kicks out again. Edge thought he had him. Little cockiness of Edge there, doing a 5-second pose. Doesn't want to waste too much time. Undertaker picks him up now. Goes for the choke slam and hits it on Edge. Drags him to the middle of the ring. Into the cover, 1, and Edge kicks out right away. Undertaker thought he put the Radar Superstar away, but not quite. And these two, some of the most resilient superstars in this history. Edge with a spear, but Undertaker reverses it into a DDT. Spinning heel kick takes the dead man down. Edge with a bit of a comeback. Hits him with the short arm clotheslines and a face buster. Edge quickly turning the momentum in his favor. Going for another execution, and he hits it. The Undertaker in some trouble. Edge needs to capitalize on this opportunity, and he's one of the best at doing so. Hence the nickname Ultimate Opportunist. Hits the spear a second time. Undertaker, 1, 2, and the Undertaker kicks out again. Thought he had him with the second spear, but both men, again, said it a few moments ago, they know each other so well. They've had their storied matches with one another. Undertaker with another choke slam. Turns him over, targeting that left arm. Picking Edge up, or rolling out of the way. Edge going for a quick roll up. 1, 2, and Undertaker gets out of it. Edge gets out of the ring looking to catch a breather, I guess. Undertaker follows him. Hit with a spinning heel kick. Edge with a quick setup there. Into the barricade, back first. Goes the Undertaker. Count of 3 by the ref. Oh, big boot there by Taker. Nearly knocks Edge's head straight off. Right into the steel ring post goes Taker now. Kicks in the midsection once again. Tosses Edge back in. Apron leg drop. Again to Edge. Edge in trouble now. Undertaker stomp to the back. Targeting the right arm. These guys giving it their all, as their rosters have been doing. Taker to one knee. Edge just waiting for his moment, going for a third execution. Both men look exhausted. Off the ropes. Taker into the corner. Edge trying to get into the dead man's head a bit. Just waiting. Might not want to wait too long. Give Undertaker a chance. Spear in the corner. Hip strike in the corner as well. Sends Undertaker off the ropes. Hits the spear third time to the charm. Is this going to put the Phenom away and tie up this Series 2 and 3? Edge gives Raw their much needed second victory, tying things up at 2 wins apiece. That puts all the more pressure on the main event with the Elimination Tag Team match. More pressure for Finn Balor, more pressure for Seth Rollins to pick up the victory. Edge gets them one step closer to avoiding the imminent Mr. McMahon changes. So it'll just come down to the traditional Survivor Series Tag Team Elimination match, as Edge is victorious over The Undertaker. Edge proving why he's the better general manager here in Universe Mode. That will wrap things up here from part 2. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. We'll see everybody next time.